Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot7025fm.com.
What's going on, everybody? It's your main man, 360, the poet from the Morning Wood, and I'm here to talk to you about the Sci-Fi Center. It's your Vegas home for science fiction, horror, and fantasy. From comic books, toys, and posters to movie screenings and live events, they've got you covered. Located at 900 Cameron Avenue, Suite B209, give them a call, 702-900-4335, or reach them at thescificenter.com.
Hi. Hey. What's up?
All your favorite artists.
Check it out. Say my name. DJ Khaled. This is Mila J. Bruno Mars.
On hot7025fm.com.
What's up? Good afternoon on Hot 7025 FM, Black 11 Entertainment. It is the Comedy Cypher hosted by me, comedian Ardie Hollingsworth, and joined by producer, owner, extraordinaire, face beat to the gods today.
Not beat to the gods.
Face beat to the gods today. Eyebrows on point, melanin just melanated.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Got a one lock hanging down to the side.
It's actually
Saints. Three? Oh, three banded together.
Yeah, you gotta interlock. You gotta.
I don't know nothing
do
about
something.
this lock
My locks
style.
are locking today, aren't they? Though.
Yeah, they are. You like a little Allen Iverson over there.
Don't do me, okay?
You like AI over there.
Boy,
And she got a Dallas Cowboy shirt on. You a Cowboy fan?
I am a Cowboys fan.
Really?
My cousin played for the Cowboys for 9 years.
Okay. Were you a Cowboy fan before your cousin?
No, I was not.
Okay, so cousin got
But
there.
my
you
family
was.
was.
Okay.
So,
Jumped
but
on.
lucky for him, he happened to go to Cowboys and.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Shout out your cousin.
Yeah,
Did he give you that shirt?
shout out to Jason Hatcher.
Shout out Jason Hatcher. Does he still play for the Cowboys?
No, he retired just a few years ago.
Oh, okay, good. I don't. Yeah. What position do you play?
He played defensive end.
Okay.
Defensive tackle.
All right.
Is that what?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Those are two different positions, but I'm sure.
Well, I think he played both.
Okay.
I think he played
tackle and end.
Yeah, because isn't one offense, one defense.
No, both of them are.
Okay,
defense.
good answer. Okay, he played. He was a star player.
Show you how supportive she was. That one is number 73. 87.
I went to the games all the time.
32.
I went to the games all the time. Shout out to. I actually almost wore his jersey today. Matter of fact, but
you own brand. You own brand.
Yeah.
You represent.
Yeah, but you know what is interesting? So the first time I went to a Dallas Cowboys game, which was so long ago, I got this shirt. They have a Victoria's Secret store at the stadium.
Okay.
It's 3 levels. So I got this Victoria's Secret Dallas Cowboys shirt there.
Oh, look at you killing
And
2
I was
birds
like,
with 1 stone.
Yeah.
There you go. She's brilliant, ladies and gentlemen.
I do what I
What
can.
else is good in your life? E, we ain't seen you in a week.
Everything's pretty good. I don't really really have any complaints.
Pretty good.
Yeah,
Good.
I won an award yesterday.
Oh, you got the applause button ready? You got to tell us about the award.
You know what?
Get the applause button ready.
You know what? There we go. Okay.
There you go. Let's hear about this award.
I won the Media Lift Every Voice Award for the Juneteenth Foundation with the Rainbow Dreams Educational Foundation at the Zappos Theater yesterday. So,
Shout out to you, Big E. Yeah. Well deserved.
Thank you.
Well deserved. You a mogul.
I'll try.
You a mogul. Yeah. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
Look at our sister queen.
Boy.
Out here winning awards and whatnot.
This dude, something else.
Yes, he is.
Something else. I don't know how his wife deal with him.
Very happily.
Very happily or
very
barely?
happily. Shout out to my wife and my daughters, man, out enjoying the farmers market.
So wait, didn't we have a discussion about farmers markets a couple weeks ago?
They probably was at a farmers market a couple weeks ago.
No, we were talking about white people in farmers markets.
Yeah, my girls go to farmers markets and listen to Taylor
my
Swift.
Lotion.
Oh, yeah.
And the farmers markets.
Yeah, you
people
got
making
farmers
stuff
market.
at the house.
Yeah, she gave me some today. My psoriasis is acting up. My hands all ashy and chafe. I don't want to put them on. Oh, you took me off the camera, but
no, you're still on camera.
I'm still on camera. Okay,
yeah,
I'll show y'all. I'm no shame in my game.
No, I'm just engineering. Sorry,
purse lotion, and I had some little psoriasis action. That's what me and Beyonce got in common. Psoriasis.
She told you she got psoriasis?
Yeah, she said she had an ashy scalp or something like that.
Oh my God.
Shout out to Beyonce, man.
Beyonce was like, we about to sell these hair care products.
You know what I love about Beyonce? Beyonce is the only mega celebrity that does mega celebrity the right way. She only come outside when it's time to sell y'all some shit. Mm-hmm. Beyonce come out around tax time with a new album. She know when y'all got y'all money. Or the summertime, she give y'all enough time. She plan her tours over the summer, and she give y'all enough time to save up, buy your outfit. She tell you what to wear. Beyonce is just a genius. She's a marketing genius. You see how she hijacked the Super Bowl?
Did
you know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah, she was. She was what they was talking about right there with Usher. And then she dropped a country album. She dropped
2 songs.
Or the country songs that I don't like, by the way. Oh my God!
You gotta listen to one of them is a hit. You gotta listen to it 3
Texas
times.
Hold'em song.
You gotta listen to it 3 times.
It's so annoying. I understand it's catchy, it's melodic, and people are singing it over. It's annoying. No, I'm not doing the dance. I don't dance.
Then it's not for you.
It's not for me, and that's what I say. I find it annoying. I understand that there's a legion of people that I'm not doing the dance.
With your girls.
No. Every time, and it's all over like Instagram and TikTok. I'm not on TikTok because I'm like a grown up. But
you say you're not on TikTok?
I'm not on TikTok.
Oh my God! No. Listen, can we talk about TikTok though for a second?
Let's talk about it. I'm a grown man. I'm not on TikTok.
Be on TikTok. But the other day I was on Instagram, and this post came up about this lady who has it's essentially an audio TikTok book. 50 parts.
Oh, I saw that. I saw you posted something about that. That's why I learned about it.
Who the did I marry?
Yeah, I feel like I saw that, and I feel like I don't know if it was like that was her intentional like content creative.
Yes, it was.
Thing. Okay, got you.
She was definitely storytelling.
Oh, okay, good. Then shout out to her.
But it was her. It just happened to be her story essentially.
So shout out to her because I was like, man, I know a million people with train wreck ass marriage stories. I'm not about to read her.
She was strategic in her delivery, so it was definitely.
She was trying to go viral and accomplish.
I don't think she was trying to go viral. I think that she was trying to get.
If you drop 50 pieces,
I think she was trying to get it off her chest, but she didn't know who was going to go viral. She was just. I think that she was. So
give me the synopsis because I didn't read into the train wreck, but now I'm intrigued.
The synopsis is because I do radio and I'm here for listenership and I'm here for viewership.
Yeah, you gotta buy into the salaciousness.
So my synopsis is go to TikTok and Google or search.
No, if people want to what happened? Her husband cheated on her. Ooh, and he got a baby or he gay or what was it? What did he kill somebody? I mean, we've seen it all.
That boy, wow.
He got other kids. He was married. He got another family. I mean, I can keep going. I'm sure I'm going to nail it.
You're not hitting any of it.
I'm not. Oh, he not gay. He didn't steal her money.
Nope. He paid the bills, child.
Oh, he paid all the bills.
You gotta go and watch it.
Was he selling drugs?
Listen, I'm all about supporting black women.
I get that, but I want to.
She purposely created this playlist that has 50 parts to it for likes and views, and then she was successful at it. And all you have to do is go to TikTok, click search.
So you're going to leave me in suspense. You ain't going to let me.
Who the F did I marry?
You ain't going to tell me what her major gripes was.
You know what I won't do? If somebody asks me, hey, what are all Ardie's shows about? I am not giving them the full synopsis. I'm gonna be like, you know what you can do?
You can tune in on Saturday.
You can tune in on Saturdays, every Saturday at 3 p.m.
I respect it.
You can search Comedy Cypher
I respect it. You know what? As you explain it that way, I respect it.
And that's before this.
Let me tell you what's not gonna happen. I'm never gonna watch 50 episodes of Homegirl TikTok to find out about a train wreck.
Don't watch 50, but watch a couple.
I'm going to Google somebody with less integrity than you.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. That's what I was telling your wife, too.
I'm going to Google someone. If somebody is out there listening with less integrity than E, go ahead, drop it in the chat. Tell me what happened. I'm sure it was some money or some women or something. It was probably some regular
it was some
shit.
Weirdo stuff.
Yeah, or he addicted to aliens. But I don't
you gotta just watch it.
People are crazy.
It's worth the listen. And then too, I just found out too because
let me ask you
you're my elder, and I just started using TikTok. My husband was like, "You don't even be on TikTok. How are you on TikTok?"
You shouldn't be. Nobody over 40 should be on TikTok.
I should be on TikTok because
it's for business purposes.
Unfortunately, but thank God we have a social media consultant. Shout out to Marcus. But anyway, what was I saying? Dang, you made me forget.
That you shouldn't be on TikTok. And your husband checked you about it.
No, he didn't check me. He was like, you don't even be on TikTok like that. That must be good.
That was like low-key checking. It was like a light jab to the ribs.
He likes to go and watch different cooking videos and stuff like that on TikTok.
So y'all just admit y'all be on TikTok.
I don't even know how to use TikTok. So that's what I was gonna say. So I don't really be on TikTok, so I didn't really know how to use TikTok. So I just went and searched and I found it because I had seen it on Instagram. And then I realized you can watch it in 2 times speed.
On TikTok?
Yes.
Oh, so she talking like Alvin and the Chipmunks? Like,
and then
he did this, and then he did that, and then I was like, and then I was like,
see?
And then I was like, ooh, girl. And then my cousin said, child, no. And then, yep, we got divorced.
Exactly.
Here's my thing about this. Why the fuck or who the fuck did I marry or whatever, her title was.
Who the fuck did I marry?
Yeah.
Give her credit.
She didn't know. Like before she said I do.
I can't.
That's the thing. Like, what do you young people do?
It's not, she's grown.
Well, here's the thing.
Okay.
Well, let me get my point out. Let me get my point out, and
then
I want you to respond to this. In the dating phase, and I'll tell you, I met my wife in 1997. We were married in 2006. We got engaged in 2004, in January of 2004. So between 1997 and 2004 was our dating, relationship building phase before we got engaged, became fiancés or whatever the hell the plural is, right?
In your late teens, early 20s, yes.
So,
but when you're in your 40s,
but no, that's even going to prove my point even more because you're more mature and you should know better. My question is, what the hell besides eating out, going to the movies and fucking do y'all be doing during the dating phase that you don't know these people and becomes this big shocker once you say I do? That's my question. Like, what level of due diligence and relationship investing are you doing during that dating phase where once you say I do, a person can hit you with a complete shocker? That's my question. That's the question that baffles me for people, not this particular person, but people like the vast majority of people that are in these type of situations.
I think that the difference is that when you're older, the dating phase is shorter.
Because people trying to rush the process. People trying to rush the process. The process of success is the same.
Some people may be rushing the process, and some people may be like, okay, this person has this and this and this. These things are together.
Oh, my top boxes, they got all their teeth. Like they got stable income.
You have a different perspective of things. Like my dating process when I was 20 was definitely not my dating process with my husband. It was a much shorter process.
With your husband?
Yeah, with my now husband, right? It was a much shorter process. Like we weren't engaged for 2 to 3 years. We may have dated.
Well, see, we was young. We was engaged for 2 years because we had to save up for the wedding.
Yeah, you would have gotten married sooner, right? Had you had your shit together.
Yeah, if our shit was together, it would have been like, all right.
It's a little bit different. Like you're like, you don't have to worry about, does this person have a career? Does this person have money? Do they have a house? Do they have? There's a lot of things, like you said, the boxes, right?
You still have those deal breakers, but even in your 20s, when you're younger, you see a person maybe not all the way there, but on that trajectory. So you're like, okay, they're going to be, have a stable career. They are projecting towards something greater in life.
To get there. That's the difference. I think that when you're
but old, what I'm saying is y'all built as y'all building and growing together. My question is like, how does the person, after you get married, how does that just catch you totally off guard that this is a totally different person? That always baffles me when I see situations like this.
Sometimes people can ignore red flags, but also too,
ding,
sometimes,
ding, ding.
But then also too,
ding.
Like even listening to this story, there's definitely some red flags.
Did homegirl ignore them?
Not necessarily. Okay, like for instance, go tell you the first
she
date.
About to tell us.
I'm not. Just the first date. I'm just gonna tell you.
We're gonna get it out of you before the end of the show.
You're not, because I'm not gonna tell you anymore. The first date. So they match up on dating site. Mm-hmm. It's 2 dating sites, right? So they're like, oh, okay, then maybe we compatible.
They matched on Tinder and
on Hinge, which you pay for Hinge, I guess. Okay. So
and Christian
and
Mingle,
Facebook dating or something like that.
Should have been her first red flag right there.
Why? No, they got a real dating app or something. I don't know. I don't. Well, you and I have no need to be on Facebook dating, okay? But I guess it is a thing. So
I wouldn't be dating people on Facebook. No way. I
definitely like solidified connecting with my husband on Facebook. So
well, there you go. You slid
even though he
DMs.
Stalked me before in person, but anyway,
he slid in the DMs.
He did. So
with a well-crafted email.
No, he just responded and was like, oh, it was on. But
go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Back to this. Yeah. The first date. They go, so they match on the dating site. They go on the first date, and they were going to meet halfway because they live in 2 different cities. On her way to the date, her tire blew out. So she called him and she was like, hey, I'm not going to be able to make it. My tire blew out and I'm going to need to go get a replacement. He said, drop your pin, whatever. I'll come help you. Mm-hmm. He comes over.
Very gentlemanly.
Changes her tire, takes her to the tire shop, buys her a new tire.
Go ahead.
And then they still go to the date, right?
Good. That's not a red flag. He's doing his thing.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So just imagine you're a lady that's struggling with dating
you see,
in your 40s.
Get a Negro in shining armor.
On the first date, you're swept.
Yeah.
Okay, and then too.
That's because she's not used to nice things, but that's not his problem.
It's not that she's not used to nice things. It's sometimes men are just not.
She been dating the wrong men.
No, oh my God.
We got a nigga picking problem. She suffered from MPP.
They live in Atlanta. Can we say that?
Oh, they in Atlanta. Okay, so she only got options for 1 out of 3 that actually like women.
No, she don't have this one. It's 1 out of 5, 1 out of 6.
To you,
it probably is 1 out of 8. Actually,
I can see that. I can see how she was bitten by the love bug.
So right from the first date, she's like, oh, this dude, all right,
different.
So I do encourage you to go and just listen to it. She's a good storyteller.
Okay.
And
good for her.
And she deserves those likes and views.
We never got around to our relationship and dating show. We definitely need to do that.
What's the word? What are we talking about?
The word for today?
Oh, we're not talking about that today?
Oh, our conversation is wide ranging, but I got some stuff I want to get off the chest for the culture. I guess we'll just get into that and then we'll see where the conversation goes. How about that? Mm-hmm. The thing I wanted to talk about is 2024 and we at it again, black people. The self-hatred amongst our culture is rearing its ugly head and it is dominating the genre of entertainment that I particularly love, my profession, my industry that I'm a part of, the comedy industry. And it is like a black plague ever since the Shay and Cat Williams interview dropped earlier this year. I think comedians in particular have been lukewarm comedians. In particular, have been chasing their own version of that viral Cat Williams moment. And they're trying everything in their power to get eyes and views and clicks and attention and saying salacious stuff and just going at each other. We talked a little bit about the Monique thing, I think a couple weeks ago, the way she just it just rubs me the wrong way with how she came at a bunch of people in her time on the couch with Uncle Shay Shay. But another dude that's been making waves and always taking a lot of shots at people is none other than comedian Corey Holcomb. And Corey was at it again this week, back and forth with Donnell Rawlings. Did you see that viral clip? Ashy Larry?
Yes, of them yelling at each other.
Yeah. Ashy Larry
showed it to me the other day.
Ashy Larry was heated. And rightfully so.
Wait, I thought that was Corey Holcomb.
Corey Holcomb was on stage at the Laugh Factory, and he was saying something about Donnell Rawlings and Dave Chappelle.
You're calling him
Ashy? Well, Ashy Larry. That was Donnell's character from Chappelle's show.
Oh.
You should remember that.
I never really. That's how he blew up.
Ashy Larry.
I never really got into the Chappelle.
Really,
show.
You should watch that. You should watch Chappelle's show. It's good. It's very.
I did watch it.
Good for the culture.
I did watch it.
Okay. So Donnell Rawlings took offense.
Crackhead scenes for me where he was doing some gross stuff, and I was like, I cannot watch this.
It was slapstick comedy.
I can't do it.
It was that generation's version of like In Living Color.
Yes.
And so Ashy Larry came to our hearts and minds. Donnell Rawlings, who's a great stand-up comic in his own right, runs with Dave Chappelle and that crew a lot, but had some things to say in return to Corey Holcomb while he was on stage. Apparently Donnell had just got off stage and did his set, and then Corey goes up and he's saying some other stuff about guys that's doing a certain amount of movies. And this is another thing that I hate, when people attribute your success to you doing something nefarious. And it's always the gay thing. Oh, he is homosexual, or he got to join the Illuminati, or in order to be successful, or they having gay sex parties with Diddy and TD Jakes and all of this craziness. That's not you can't throw. My point is that may be true for some people.
No, he was talking about specific people, not some people.
But when you throw those blanket statements out there,
it's
like
the truth.
When you what I was talking about, what Corey was saying.
Okay, Corey is
a shit starter, a pot starter.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, he brought the pot and the big spoon off his grandma's kitchen wall to stir it with. And Donnell took offense and said something back to him, and they got in a yelling match, a shouting match. But what they said, and then obviously they go on the whole explanation tour in the days that follows. But the thing that rubs me the wrong way, kind of getting back to the foundational point, is that one person's success, and this is in particular, I just want to keep the conversation centered on comedy. One person's success has nothing to do with yours. Like what another man has in his pockets or on his plate, or the achievements and accomplishments that they've garnered for themselves through their own hard work and hustle, has nothing to do with you. In comedy, the industry, the profession is like golf. You play golf, don't you, E?
I do.
When you play golf, what is it you versus?
Well, it depends if I'm playing with my husband or not. Cause
golf. What is it you versus? Right?
It's me.
It's you versus the course.
Yeah, you're playing the course. It's an individual sport.
It's you like versus wrestling. The course. Yeah, the course Boxing. Is the obstacle. Right? So the industry is the obstacle. When you're a comic, you're an individual. Unless you have one of these tag team comics, you're an individual performer. You're an individual contributor. You are 1099 independent contractor. This is your business. So your talent, your hard work, your hustle, your professionalism, your ability to make the proper industry connections, your ability to make the proper business connections, your ability to brand, market yourself, stay relevant, write good jokes, be versatile, expand your ability to entertain people, maybe beyond stand-up, or maybe get into acting, or whatever you do to build your brand, right? To elevate yourself. That's on you. So what pains me the most is when I see other people in the industry, other comics, and then let's go a level more granular, other black comics, figure out ways to try to tear another person's success down. And it's all, to me, it traces back to jealousy. As you looking over your shoulder, looking at what somebody else has, looking at what the moves other people are making, or opportunities other people have coming to them, and wondering, why not me? Well, let me tell you why not you. Because God is not in the sucker blessing business. And when you spend any degree of your time as a hater, then opportunities are going to be limited to you, because you're wasting your time hating instead of progressing in another area.
So are we saying Corey Holcomb is a hater?
I'm saying he's exhibiting very, very hater-like behavior.
Oh man, listen, I saw him at House of Blues last year?
Yeah.
And he was it was too much.
He's over the top.
Yeah.
His comedy is an acquired taste.
He was talking about Earthquake was gay.
Yeah,
talking about...
I think it's suspect behavior when another man is continuously calling out the sexuality of somebody else.
Yes,
like,
I agree.
Be it that you know that for fact, or you know it for speculation, or even if you're just cracking jokes. Oh, you're gay. It's so juvenile.
He was calling him the F word.
Oh yeah, that's so juvenile.
And it wasn't like I'm just saying, that's
And even let's say it's true.
He was saying
Let's say it's true. Like, why would you? Why is that? Like, first of all, if you look at the stats and facts and figures, right? They say that 1 in 4 people either identify as homosexual or had a homosexual experience, right? This is across society. 1 in 4, 25% of the population. So even I throw that out there just as a baseline, but even if it were true, why are you saying that in a negative light? Right? It's like, who cares if this dude is gay or not? There it is.
Yeah, but not only that is that where you touched his boy. Like, I really got questions because it was the way that he was saying
it's something up. There's something there.
And then too, maybe he just doesn't like him, and that's what I thought.
Could be, but you can figure out other ways to insult a person besides
maybe he just doesn't like
talking about who they smash.
But when you go to the extent, matter of fact, this is the thing that was crazy, is that while I was watching it, this gay couple comes in late and sits in front, and then he starts, telling jokes about them, blah blah. But they weren't gay jokes. So they kind of were a little, but not like bad gay jokes. It was just about them being late and stuff. It was like, gay dudes don't be late and stuff like that.
Oh, there were two gay dudes and they were late.
Yeah. So it was just stuff like that. But I'm like, but you calling this other man the F word.
Right. Yeah.
But these people are sitting here
were they
calling them. That's just like a white comedies saying the N word in front of you.
Right.
That's no.
Yeah. Your boy needs some counseling. He needs some therapy. A Negro needs to get his wing. Maybe
that's why some people go to.
Even trying to talk me into getting therapy or going to therapy again, as she does every week. But I think we need to do on this show. We need to keep a running list of people who need therapy. Your ass need therapy. Your ass need therapy. We need to drop for that. Let's record that. And then every time somebody need therapy, your ass need the therapy. You know what? Let's get a therapist to sponsor that drop in that segment every week.
You should.
All right. You got a couple therapists at the spotlight. I'm gonna hit them up. Your ass need the therapy.
Set appointment
and then
while you're there.
You hit the drop, and then they commercial come on. I like that. So I wanted to touch on that Corey Holcomb subject, and the messiness that is going on in the comedy game, man. And just as an inspiration to fellow comedians out there, man, keep it clean, keep it funny. Our job is to entertain the people. Our job is to bring laughter and joy to a otherwise just crazy, dim society that we live in. It's to bring joy. I think about the people that were out celebrating the Kansas City Chiefs parade and the folks that shot up the parade.
Your people.
My people. My people. He said it was my people.
Shooting up the dang.
First of all, I'm anti-gun if you really
I'm not anti-gun. I have a firearm in this building.
That's because you need therapy.
No, that's because I am a woman that needs protection. That's why.
So yeah, but I was saying that because the world could be a very dark and ugly place, and I think one of the gifts of comedy is to provide that joy, to provide that laughter, provide that mental break to people who come out and see you for your talent. Like, I feel bad for the audience at the Laugh Factory who came there like, oh shit, we getting treated to comedy tonight, and they see an argument between two comics about some nonsense. Two grown men and probably in their 50s.
Almost 60.
Almost 60. Like, when I'm 60, I don't want to argue with none of you motherfuckers.
But what do you think about the opposing side? What do you think about, Donnell's response
to being called out by him,
or whatever?
I don't know how.
I just saw a little clip that.
Yeah, in the words of T.I. son, he was standing on business. But because there's only so many times you're gonna let somebody talk shit about you before you respond back. And for some people, I'm not to judge their breaking point. For some people, that could be one time. For some folks, you could curl your lip. You could fix the A in your mouth to say something bad about me, and I might respond instantaneously. So, it's up to him how he want to do it. And I just think for Corey being on stage, and that was his set time, you got your whole set derailed. And there was nothing about the conversation about your comedy, how you just tore it down in front of a room full of people. The only thing that went viral is Donnell Rollins basically checking your ass for talking shit. Like, do you want that on you? Like, that's what you want?
But I think that is what he wants.
Attention.
Yeah, I think he wants attention. He don't care
where it comes from.
What form it comes in.
Well, God bless him. Your ass needs a therapy.
He's not that funny.
In your humble opinion?
No, it's not my humble opinion. It's the fucking truth. Okay?
No, it got to entertain. I can't say that because he sells out shows and he has a legion of fan base, people that think he's funny.
Right. I don't know that they think he's funny or they think that he's edgy. Like, there are some people that I'll watch.
But there's some people who like that brand of comedy. They comedy, especially in that lane, is widening for people as we get into this more woke culture. I'm gonna say I don't think he is ha make me leave there feeling great funny. I think that he is. I can run him. I don't know what y'all say in Detroit. Mm-hmm. What they say in Detroit? You can run him.
Oh, I think he can run him. He can run him.
Yeah,
but I think
he's not your cup of tea, and I'm sure there's a lot of people that agree with you. But
the comedy show that I went to, it wasn't terrible.
He was the headliner.
It was his show.
Okay.
It was a lady who.
So why did you pay your good hard-earned money?
I didn't pay. Shout out to a friend of mine, Will Roundtree.
He always got
send me some tickets.
He always got the connects.
But you know what? I used to have a membership for a foundation room. They gave you tickets to all the House of Blues and all the AXS stuff. But so I always would get a lot of tickets. Gotcha. But I would give them away on air. But
so this time you decided to go, and
a friend of mine gave it to me.
He wasn't double over, bust a gut.
No, it was funny. It was funny, but it was also like gossip funny. And I guess that's you're saying it's a style of joke.
Yeah, it's a style. Well, here's the thing where comedy
he was
is
about like his fellow comedians.
Because we live in this culture where people love that shit. That red table talk, that messy. Like, look at what we just was talking about
Jada Smith, and I don't like people talking about Jada.
Mm-hmm.
But let's just say he was. It would probably be different. But I feel like you were talking about people who you work with.
Yeah.
Which is
anything
kind
for
of
clout
weird.
And likes and clicks. Yeah, that's the subject that he knows.
Yeah.
But we live in a world where people are eating this shit up. Like the Cat Williams interview. After that, Country Wayne went on and was dropping game. I mean, there's just two great interviews I think that Shay has done. The Johnny Manziel one, I watched that the other day, where he was just telling his truth and apologetic about the mistakes he made in his career. I think it was really in depth. It was really insightful, informative. Mm-hmm. Great entertainment, great watch.
I haven't watched it yet, but I did hear that he was just on a binge doing crack or cocaine.
Yeah, he was doing coke. He was talking about what was really eye-opening is that we see the success stories of people who are young and they handle success well, the LeBrons of the world. But for guys like him, like he was at the top of the sports world. He was number one, Heisman Trophy winner, All-American guy from Texas, first round draft pick, about to light the world on fire and could not handle. He was talking about the infrastructure of the team that he got drafted to wasn't, the most solid in the world, so he inherited a bad situation. And then the drugs and the partying and the drinking and a lot of stuff, his fault, it's self-admitted, but he showed how he could not handle those pitfalls, which I think we should look at stories like that and even have a greater respect for people who are able to navigate that world, because that world is crazy. Imagine you 22 years old, somebody give you $50 million, cover Sports Illustrated, first round draft pick, you like nah.
You
can't tell her nothing.
The thing is that just imagine just having a cousin who did it, And I've already experienced some of those things. I can't even imagine what he's experienced, and that's firsthand.
Right.
So yes, I
crazy
think,
world.
Yeah, I think, and this world's crazy, and that's why I told you about the Diddy stuff.
And
that is true.
You know, those guys are targets. You know, because everybody knows what they make. Their face is very recognizable.
Right.
So you know, the Johnny Manziel was dope, but I think Country Wayne on the comedy, going back to the comedy thing, was just dropping life game, talking to people about how to get money, uplifting, empowerment. But you know what got more traction? The Cat Williams thing. Well, because it was more gossipy and salacious and drama filled. And that's the society that we're buying into. We love that drama shit.
Everybody likes drama.
Homegirl,
somewhat.
Homegirl just dropped a 50 piece on TikTok, and it's all about her relationship drama. Now, if she dropped, let me ask you this. If she's a great storyteller, right? What if she dropped a 50-part series on entrepreneurship, how to get the bag? You think people will watch it? You think it'll go viral?
No, because I think that people, I mean, this is what I do for a living.
Yeah.
So I know that people like entertainment. I have a whole show dedicated to talking about the shady ass part of entertainment.
Shady ass tea.
So yes, I know what it is. And then I also have a show about entrepreneurship, which I just recorded one earlier today. So yes, there's two different
audiences. Yeah,
there's two different things. But I know the shady ass tea.
The dirtbag level conversation is getting more traction.
Live with the shady ass tea, it'll be 500 people on the live.
Yeah,
I just did a hot light interview with an entrepreneur in real estate, and it was like 130 people on there.
Yeah.
So yes, we already know what
people
it is.
People love that,
right?
That dirty drawsness,
yeah,
the
and
gossip.
We talk about entertainment.
Yeah.
We're gossiping right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
but not like to the level of like maliciousness. We're not here putting people down.
Yeah,
is my thing.
I don't do that even on the shady ass tea, but it's that we're talking about the tea.
Yeah,
we're talking about the tea right now
because it's entertaining and entertainment.
Exactly.
Yeah, so we're in the business of entertainment.
You can do both. You can be encouraging and talk about the tea. You may not become a Wendy Williams.
No, never.
Oh, shout out to Wendy Williams.
Yeah, I heard. I'm
sending her love and healing energy.
Yeah.
I don't think she's gonna make it around here too long.
Well, you never know.
Her dementia is like
dementia. Ain't that some shit? Yeah, you.
I think it was for her. I think it was her drugs.
Oh yeah, that's some shit too. Y'all lay off the drugs, man.
Don't
Y'all
do
stay
drugs.
off them. Just stay off them drugs. Like there's no. I don't know. We have to put together a list, like our therapy list. Let's put together a very short list of successful crackheads. There's not many. That's why I said a short list of uber successful crackheads. Like you had to give it up.
That are still crackheads.
That are just had a long run with like crazy hardcore drug abuse, and it did not rob them of their life, take away talent. Like even the ones with a great redemption story, like a Charlie Wilson. He still had to spend time in prison at the height of his career. Like my point was, there's no good in it. Like you should study the forefounders of the drug gang.
But maybe other people just don't have the experience. And my husband too. I'm glad he had this experience too. Mm-hmm. But never have I ever been like, ooh, let me go smoke crack.
Yeah.
Nothing about snorting something in my nose.
Right.
Doing crack. Nothing. Shooting. Nothing has ever been like, ooh.
And on the therapy side, like addiction, that addictive, compulsive personality, I think, which a lot of people have in life, it can be a trait that if you harbor it and harness it correctly, it could lead you. You add addictive personality with a person who's absolutely disciplined. Oh, they're going to be a beast in whatever, area of life that they choose to go after. But so that addictive personality is inherent in all of us. So you add that with the crazy substance, and I can see how people get addicted. So my thing is to just never try it. Never even think I can do this.
I've never even seen drugs. I've never seen cocaine before.
Good.
And I'm from Las Vegas, which is weird.
Good.
But I definitely got asked if I party, and I was like, oh yeah, girl, I party. But I didn't realize.
You get wet.
I just like, yeah, I party, and then I left out the bathroom. So I guess it was partying in the bathroom.
It was about that time. You was about to powder your nose.
Man, listen, I've definitely been to some industry parties, and I've been told, hey, make sure you leave by 2:00.
By 2, get out of there by 2. That's when the cocaine come out.
I don't know if it's just cocaine or the dicks in the butts. I don't know
yeah. Well, Either way,
that'll tell you that I left.
At 1:45, you were standing by the door.
Outside, out of there.
Good.
Standing on the curb, waiting for my car to come around. Uber. Not an Uber. Waiting for the car to come around. Waiting for them to give me my phone back.
Oh yeah, they took your phone.
This is an industry party.
Yeah, it was like no pictures because the cocaine about to come out.
No,
Diddy gonna start dancing in a minute. They about to play his song in a minute. Oh man! Speaking of industry parties, I did waste an hour and a half of my life today. We haven't even gotten our topic today. I wasted an hour and a half of my life today. And I just respect this brother on the business level. Y'all heard me talk about him before. But Mr. Tyler Perry, his new movie with Beyonce homegirl dropped on. Shout out to Kelly.
Missing Kelly. That's not fair.
Yeah, I'm messing with her. Kelly, it was Mia Culpa. Dropped on Netflix. I watched it last night. Let me tell you something, Tyler Perry. Now, drop the music for dramatic effect.
Wait, you gotta cue it up in advance. Okay, there we go.
I'm sick of your shit, Tyler Perry. I love you. Go ahead, put the music back. I love you from a business perspective. Man, you're doing your thing. You're one of the greatest black entrepreneurs in the history of the world. But come on, bruh.
So what was wrong with the movie?
Oh, my God. It was just over the top ridiculous. I don't want to spoiler alert for anybody.
I think you can spoiler alert this one.
Yeah, because I'm going to help y'all save yourself an hour and a half of your time. All right, the acting. Listen, I'm going to need y'all to do more than just recite the words. All right, acting has feeling and emotion.
Who needed acting?
Beyonce homegirl.
No, Kelly.
Do not say she killed it. You saw it last night. Were you sleepy?
I was
she sounded like she was reading the words off the cue card.
My husband fell asleep.
Kelly was acting like she was reading them shits off a Palm Pilot. She was like, "You will not talk to me this way." Oh man, I love you. I'm a survivor, but come on, girl, let's get some acting lessons. And then homeboy, the male lead in the thing, the black dude. According to my wife, here's what my wife will always do. And I'm sure you do this to your husband too, because y'all black girls, y'all love these B-list actors and people in these movies. Y'all be knowing these people.
I've seen them before. I did not recognize.
So my wife would say, "Oh yeah, he's good." When she first popped onto the screen, and I was like, oh, "Okay." I'm like, it's a thriller, so I'm trying to guess the plot. I'm talking shit. He gonna kill her, and this is what's gonna happen, and it's the sister. So I'm trying to guess the whole shit, which I pretty much guessed the plot of the movie and the conclusion. But the conclusion was so damn wonky. At the end, it was just ridiculous. I knew the mama didn't have cancer because she was faking. Some people that's sick like that, they ain't gonna be like, "Oh, I'm sick all the time, every day." You ain't got to keep bringing it up. We see you over here with the ball head and the wig. Oh, we get it. Mama not feeling well. All right, just put the blanket on and sit your ass in the corner. So, yeah, Mia Culpa, I'm going to need my money back, Tyler. I'm going to need that hour and a half of my life back, bruh. Holla at your boy. You know what I'm saying? I can do a better job in the next Tyler Perry movie. Go ahead and cast me in it. Because, I can do a better job with the acting than that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I was trying to find this movie that I feel like the movie is based off a little bit. It's a movie by Zayn.
Oh, he didn't swagger jack somebody else's movie?
I think so. It's a movie by Zayn.
Jesus, Tyler. That's allegedly. You got to say allegedly. I don't want us to get sued.
It's Addicted.
I'm not saying. Is it on Tubi?
No, it was in theater. It was.
I see this correct? You have to Google this for me.
Zayn is one of my favorite writers, authors,
that was some like black erotic
publishers. Yes,
novel people like in the 90s when it was popping. Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
So she had this movie that came out called Addicted, and it was this artist who, kind of like, before befriended this lady who was married, and then she kept going over to his place. He ended up painting a picture of her. It was drama. It was a fight, and it was another woman there he was smashing. It was like, it was almost the same plot scenario.
Artists be getting all the booty. I need to learn how to paint.
I'm married to an artist, so.
Oh, your husband be painting?
He sure does.
Oh, shit.
That's why his place is an art gallery.
Addicted.
But Addicted was actually one of the first movies the first books that I ever read as a adult.
Okay. Romance or erotic.
Yeah, it was erotic.
Romance
and
novels.
I wrote a book too, like similar to a Zane book.
What was yours called?
It's called Speaking
Addicted
in Tongues.
Part 2.
No, it's called Speaking in Tongues, but I think I might release it this year, actually.
All right. What was you writing about? Some thoughts? Some thought action?
I guess you'll have to find out then. You can interview me then, Ardie.
What you should do is do a 50-part TikTok and then trickle your book out that way.
After I really thought about doing that.
You should do that.
I think I may.
Yeah, and then what you do here? Oh
but
shit! You know how my business mind be rolling.
Figure out how to use TikTok.
I'm picking at my psoriasis. Yeah, I'm gonna need some more purse lotion. Thank you, E. But what you do is you drop it on them, right? And you know how people love the drama. You leave them with a cliffhanger, and then they have to buy the rest, right? Mm-hmm. So you do it like an OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? Like a subscription where you hook them in.
I think with TikTok, they already made me. I think that they must have looked at my other pages and was like, you can be a paid influencer or whatever it's called. I don't know what's called money. TikTok. Yeah, but I don't know how to use it, so I got to learn how to use TikTok.
Go find you a young person.
I do. We have an intern here.
You are an elder, so this is what you need to do.
So
you need to use your resources.
I do have a intern here to show me how to use TikTok.
Okay.
I got like a couple posts up, but I just need to know how to navigate it. Like, do you use hashtags? Like, I don't know what's going on. So we go.
You know why?
But I really did consider it. So yesterday, I actually considered. I was like, maybe I could.
You should drop your book, Speaking in Tongues. Yep. Yeah. Chapter 1. I didn't know what to say. I was just saying.
Chapter 1 is called The Professor and I.
You were smashing one of your professors. This sounds like it's ripped from the real life headlines of Big E. Were you smashing a professor at UNLV?
TikTok. My TikTok is at eCarice.
Oh my God.
ECARRICE.
Jesus Christ saints. She had a very adventurous life before she became a married woman. You need therapy. See, we need that button. Your ass need therapy.
I for real need therapy.
So I
just want to tell you this real quick. I was hangry as a mofo yesterday. My husband was like, I'm about to take you home because I didn't realize I was hangry because I only ate a grilled cheese earlier.
Okay.
And then when we went to the award show.
Were you acting funny?
I was just kind of, he was like, you're a downer right now.
Oh, your energy was low.
And then we went to Herbs and Rye.
Okay.
Afterwards, my energy was fine.
Got you some steak.
I was like, see, babe, I was just hungry.
Women love to eat, man. That's like, listen, fellas, pro tip. Just take her to get something to eat.
Man.
Just take her to get something to eat.
That's all I needed.
Anytime. You're going to change her whole mood.
All I needed was a wedge salad from Herbs and Rye.
Wedge salad. That's it?
No, okay. we had some.
You went to a steakhouse and got a wedge salad?
We normally do get the steak. Mm-hmm. But he was like, let's try something. Like some of the appetizers. Yeah. And they're really good. Everything at Herbs and Rye is good. So.
Yeah, it's really good. Like late night when it's half off.
Well, it's half off now all the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so.
Oh, good.
Yeah, they changed it. So, and to Cleaver, the same, because it's owned by the same people. And then, they also have a new restaurant called Morning News.
Hey, we out here giving free publicity, man.
No, shout out to Nactelli. I like him.
All right, well,
he's a young Hispanic dude from down the street.
Okay, well, shout out to, what's his name?
Nactelli.
Shout out to you, Nactelli. Well, what I wanted to do in the time that we have left, when I started talking about the Corey Holcomb thing, y'all see what I did? I always forget my regular glasses in the car when I pull up here.
I made my regular glasses sunglasses.
I don't like the transition thing. It's super creepy.
Why?
When you come inside and then you got them black shades.
You gotta make them. They gotta be sunglasses.
No, I thought.
Yeah,
I thought you meant the ones that change when you come inside. Yeah,
yeah,
I don't like those. You look like one of them killers in 70s movies when you come inside.
Why?
Because your sunglasses, there's like still this dark shade and then they get lightened up.
Mine is like, I'm wearing it.
I'd rather just have two pair. I'm complicated like that. Plus, I like different glasses.
You know what? Complicated is a good word for you.
I am complicated, yeah. Well, I'm supposed to not be complicated?
What's your sign again?
Gemini. We're complicated people, yeah.
Okay, then. Back to what you were saying, because you got 6 minutes.
Oh, thank you. Oh, well, it's going to be a quick list. Y'all love my top 10 list. All right. So, in the spirit of the drama and the comedy game between Corey Holcomb and all of the stuff that's been going on, I just wanted to take some time on the show to shout out some GOATs in the game. And let's just get back to acknowledging the people who are funny and the people who dedicated their life to laughter and who dedicated their life and their time in the profession to just providing that good time. You ready for my top 10 list?
I'm ready.
This is my top 10 comedy list, all right? Should I do them in order or no particular order?
No particular order.
No particular order. I am going to say my GOAT for last, which y'all probably know who that is if you know me. But, all right, let's start here. Let's start with the homie Naeem Lynn. You like Naeem?
I don't even know Naeem.
He runs with Kevin Hart and their crew, one of the Plastic Cup Boys.
I don't really like since Kevin Hart cheated on his wife and then tried to
he tried to smash you. What you worried about it for? His wife's still with him.
I got Kevin's
cool.
Hart number and text messages in my phone.
Oh, he was trying to smash?
Don't do me.
Did Kevin try to smash? Show me the text. I'm going to call Cap. Let me see the text from Kevin Hart when he tried to smash. Now, the comedy Cypher has gotten spicy.
Listen,
let me see. Kevin Hart. I see the name. KH. No, let me see the message.
Because we go.
Oh, I can't see the message. No. I won't read it. He probably like, hello, how you doing?
Since Kevin Hart tried to cheat on his wife and then raise $100,000 for charity before he. So that's why I don't really know who this person is. That's all I was saying.
Pause. You said Kevin Hart is in your DMs trying to holler at you.
That's my phone.
In your text messages trying to holler at you.
I didn't say that.
Kevin was trying to smash.
I have not confirmed or denied anything.
Oh my God, I got to see these text messages. You gonna show me the message?
Nope.
Why you gotta be this way?
Because I'm not that type of lady.
Why you gotta be this way? You good at the cliffhangers. You can't be bringing up stuff. This is
old news too.
I ain't know it. It's new news to me.
This is old. This is old news.
Kevin, let me tell you something.
Two words. He got married news.
2 words, my brother. Burner phone. You can't be out here using your real name. Kevin Hart. Well, come on, man. You got to be. Be more suave, and I'm gonna bump your ass down on the list. All right, it's probably Kevin Hart from Rancho High School. It's probably not even Kevin Hart, comedian Kevin Hart. It's Kevin Hart from her elementary school class. All right, Naeem Lynn, I'm gonna shout him out. Funny dude.
He works with the Red Cup.
Plastic Cup Boys. Yeah, check him out. You're going to like him. Okay. Just super, super funny dude. Always kills every time he's on stage. I want to shout out another homie. I want to shout out Deion Cole. Deion Cole. You got any opposition to Deion Cole? Is he in your DMs?
I just watched a movie with Deion Cole in it the other day. Oh, Color Purple.
Yeah. He was good in Color Purple. Yeah, he played a deplorable Negro.
Too. That's on Amazon Prime.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a suspense and murder. It's very good.
I know the dude, he's always killing on every stage performance, and then he's in great. Blackish, I think he was just so damn funny on Blackish.
Yeah, he was.
Like, ridiculous. And they didn't give him enough shine on that show, I don't think, because I think he was so funny.
Yeah, I think he got it after, though. Like, for him to have he has a lot of series, he's been in a lot of movies, and I think that he changed his style.
Oh yeah, he's been in the game for a long time too.
Yeah, he went, drama, and I really like that.
Good for him. Mm-hmm. Versatility. That's what I was saying earlier. You gotta be versatile, be able to entertain people in other ways, right? All right, it's just like, and that's why number 1 on my list is gonna be the GOAT. Right, so other ones we did 2 relatively I wouldn't even call these dudes new school dudes. They both vets in the game with Naeem and Deion Cole, but I do want to shout out the old homie Red Fox. I have been watching a lot of old Red Fox clips for probably about the past 6 or so months, and I'm a huge Sanford and Son fan. Red Fox is one of my OGs on the Mount Rushmore comedy. Him and Sherman Hemsley, 2 of the funniest black men to ever grace the television stage or television screen. So shout out to Red Fox. And then I gotta go with the OG GOAT, Richard Pryor. Shout out to Richard Pryor. Funny as hell, fearless, funny on stage, one of my comedic inspirations, because he just told it like it is. Richard Pryor was like freestyling a lot of his shit too. on stage, and it's classic shit. And
I'm sure because he was hilarious. On cocaine.
Yeah. Richard,
he said it.
Richard didn't navigate cocaine well either.
And he will tell you.
Yeah, stay away from the cocaine, man. Again, this has been a public service announcement. You need the therapy. All right. Then we're going to go, let's go with this dude. Let's go Michael Che. You like Michael Che?
I don't,
from Saturday Night Live?
Okay, yes.
Yeah. Nah, Michael Che and Naeem. You got to just deep dive the next time you want some comedy into Naeem Lynn and Michael Che.
Naeem Lynn.
Yes, and Michael Che. You're going to love their style of comedy, their stand-up. Go watch any time that they're doing stand-up. Michael Che is a beast on that microphone. All right, then let's go with some goats, all right? Let's go ahead and get Mr. David Chappelle out the way. Love me some Dave Chappelle. Again, in the same essence as Richard Pryor. I think fearless. I think the whole thing, we're going to look back at a seminal moment in history with cancel culture and see how, remember I talked about how Beyonce does mega celebrity the right way? I think Dave Chappelle did cancel culture the right way. He didn't let it fuck with him. Not at all. Dave came out in the middle. He didn't care.
He's like, I live in the middle of the woods.
Now he's empowered to do that because he's rich as shit and he's successful. But what gave him that was, again, his true to self authenticity that did not allow whispers from the cheap seats to derail the locomotive and the freight train, which is his career. And that's what a lot of people who succumb to cancel culture, you know who else is making a comeback from cancel culture? One of my favorite actors, Kevin Spacey. Now, the reason he was canceled was about some salaciousness and shit, and I usually draw the line at sexual assault and all of those type of allegations, like on the R. Kelly thing where I can't mess with you. But my thing is with Kevin Spacey, he's never been convicted in a court of law on anything, so we're going to go with the age-old adage of innocent until proven guilty, and we're going to let that man live until y'all go ahead and bring the charges. And that's what I say to people, like, don't be settling out of court, bring the charges. Get them behind the bars, and then we can put them on the cancellation list. Until that person has their day in court, where it's your story versus theirs.
With Trey Songz is...
Well, you know the thing about him, allegedly, and all the alleged allegations that comes to play with him is, I think he's on a slippery slope of mega disaster.
I don't know.
And you know, the R. Kelly pee-pee video had been out for like 10 years before he got the cuffs placed on him. So that's what I mean in terms of foreshadowing.
Yeah, I think that he's doing a lot of settling out of court.
Yeah, but it's only so many times you can do that before somebody like, I'm gonna bring the charges.
Well, they brought the charges. Yeah. Well, you're saying going beyond the accepting.
Yeah, beyond the civil judgment. Yeah. Nah, we ain't talking about a Cassie situation. I'm gonna get a bag and go to the beach.
But Kevin Spacey, isn't he Jewish?
I don't know.
There are some protected people in Hollywood.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, if he's protected on high, plus that dude was a cash cow for many years. So, what people got on him, I'm sure he got on other people.
Who else you got? We got
a couple more minutes. Okay, 2 minutes. We're gonna shout out these last couple folks. Bernie Mac. We're gonna go ahead and give some love to Bernie Mac. Sure. Mr. Bernie Mac, rest in peace. Another fearless, funny man on stage. And then my top two. I think the two most talented comedians of all time. Number 2, Martin Lawrence. I don't think Martin is a living legend, and we don't get that man his flowers as he deserves. There's so many like bumski wumpskis.
You don't think he doesn't get his flowers?
I don't think so. I don't think that Martin gets the credit nor the recognition, because I think at the height of his career, he, for the most part, kind of disappeared. But Martin, in terms of movies, the Martin Show, TV, everything he's been in, Martin kills it. Everything he puts out is dope. And Martin doesn't get, I think, enough credit. He's definitely on the Mount Rushmore comics for me. And then number 1, the most talented comedian of all time, can make you laugh in 365 different ways, 365 different days. None other than Mr. Finish the sentence for me.
Eddie Murphy.
Absolutely. The GOAT of comedy. Mr. Eddie Murphy, always delivering the funny, always delivering the laughs, always there to entertain, very versatile, can do the drama now. Here's a funny thing. I was conversing with the director. It would have been my dream to be in Beverly Hills Cop 4. So, like a side chick, I DM'd the director of Beverly Hills Cop 4. I'm like following the production. Mark Malloy, I believe his name was. DM'd the dude. He hit me back. Like, I was thinking, like, ooh, excited. Let me come out and read for a part. Let me get a small part. I wanted the part like Chris Rock had in Beverly Hills Cop 2. Where he's like, I get $10 for cars, $20 for limos. What the fuck is this? I wanted something like that. Or like Damon Wayans had in Beverly Hills Cop 1, where he was like, go ahead, take those bananas. You know, that type of shit. I thought my time was coming, E. So I'm DMing this dude and we're conversing back and forth a couple things. And I'm going out to LA. I'm doing some shows. I invited him out to my shows. And all of a sudden, do you know this man ghosted me in the DMs? E.
You was texting him too much or messaging
I don't
him
know.
too
I
much?
invited him to a couple shows and you know, just want him to see my thing and see if he had a part for me. And then after a while, you know, I'm a Gemini. As I said earlier,
Flipped out?
So was that?
Did you flip out?
No, I didn't flip out at all. But after, I'm not going to ask you like more than 2 times for something. I'm not going to ask you more than once for something. It feel like begging to me. So after that, I kind of just let it go. But I should have been a little bit more persistent because they went to production and it wrapped. And Beverly Hills Cop 4 is supposed to be dropping this year.
He could have just simply got busy.
Yeah, he could have. Yeah. And shout out to you.
If you would have popped up in his DMs right before they started shooting,
maybe that would have been the time.
You'd be like,
but I was busy. I had moved on to my other projects because that's another thing about me. I'm not going to hang my hat on one thing. But I wish that opportunity had gone my way. But there will be a time where you will see your boy on screen with Eddie Murphy.
Okay.
And I want to produce Eddie Murphy.
Are you going to be wearing a dress or no?
No, I won't be wearing a dress.
Okay.
You will never see Ardie Hollingsworth.
Glad we cleared that up.
All right. There's nothing to clear up. You're going to show me these Kevin Hart DMs.
I'm not showing you.
Uh-huh.
Listen.
I'm going to just make up what he said.
I might have to leak them one day.
You have to leak them? That'd be shady. Don't do that.
I wouldn't. I would have been done it.
Yeah, don't do that.
I could have been done this.
Ladies, that's
not my steez.
If you out here with...
Listen, I
you know the easiest way, like if somebody getting at you, right?
That I get exclusive.
Let's say if somebody getting at you, right? You know he married or you're married, you have no interest, right? Just shut it down from the start and leave it at that. You don't even have to entertain it. And you don't have to be out here like, such and such are trying to holler at me. Like, because that's a little clout chasing.
Yeah, but save it for a rainy day.
For what?
Because
for what? What's the point?
Listen,
like if Kevin Hart if Kevin Hart showed you his ass cheeks in the DM, like, hey,
I'm not gonna post his ass cheeks.
All right.
But if he tries to deny that he showed me his for no reason, and you try to come for me about something,
now you gonna save it. Mm-hmm. So tell us the story how y'all met.
Peak. what girl
how did y'all meet? That he got your number, y'all exchanged phone numbers.
Oh, we just, out and about.
Out and about? Mm-hmm. You was out somewhere doing something you wasn't supposed to be doing.
This was a while ago. It wasn't,
This was your pre-married days?
Yes.
Oh, when you went outside with your underwear matching just in case.
My underwear match. Right now, my underwear match.
Just in case. Okay. You didn't know if you was going to make it home.
Listen.
Or come back the next day.
Mm-hmm. No, I never had that experience. I wish I did, like back then. But...
Your young and wild and free days.
I never had the whole phase. I never really wanted the whole. I thought I tried to do the whole phase.
You tried.
I'm just not a hoe.
Was you?
It just wasn't in me. I didn't have hoe in me.
How do you dip your pinky toe in the hoe waters? You tried to do the whole phase.
Yeah, because you're single and then you're.
That could be the title of your next book, The Unsuccessful Hoe. That's a great book title.
And I'm going to remove all credit from that in the event that I do.
Come on now, you gotta give me my love.
No, we
Unsuccessful Hoe.
But yeah, so.
Oh man, how long did this unsuccessful hoe phase last? Was it like a day or two?
No, probably lasted like 5 years. I was only
5 years.
Unsuccessful hoe.
Damn, you was throwing it. What nobody catching it?
No, it wasn't that I was throwing it. It's just that I didn't want to throw it to anybody. I wanted to save it. I really wanted to save it. So in my head, it was like, I'm good.
Got you.
Yeah, I'm like, everybody can't have it.
No, you shouldn't let anybody deflower you.
Yeah.
You gotta save your stuff for the sacred people. No, the body possesses your energy.
I know, and that's
you
why
let anybody just penetrate your energy.
That's why I was an unsuccessful hoe.
There you go. That's a good reason to be
I just could not. So, my husband got lucky.
It's some unintentional unsuccessful hoes.
Man. All women are beautiful.
Who said that?
Thank y'all for tuning in to the Comedy Cypher.
Yes, thank you for tuning in. We'll see y'all next week.
Jeez Louise.